Carrie, I can remember meeting you the first night you were hired for your new job here.
You're absolutely right, and I remember meeting you, and you were very lovely and very friendly to me, and I appreciated it.
This seems like to be the new spot for the hospital crowd now that the copper lantern... I'm sorry, Barbara.
Don't be. I'm trying to deal with the situation as realistically as possible. And pretending that it never happened doesn't help anyone, especially Andrew.
Barbara, I think our table's ready. Will you excuse us?
Oh, of course.
Good nice dinner.
Thank you.
I feel very sorry for that lady.
So do I. After reading the Springfield paper today, I feel sorry for Andy, too.
Why?
Because he's a very young man who wanted much too fast, and his values are all warped, and he went about it the wrong way.
And he hurt a great many people in the process.
For which he will be duly punished by being kept locked away behind bars, away from the real world, and I cannot think of a worse punishment than that.
You know, this is the second time tonight I've seen you look rather sad.
Really? When was the other time?
When Justin was talking about young love.
You're finding out all my secrets.
I have? Such as?
I'm hopelessly romantic about everything.
I've always envied the true romantics in this world. I mean, they have an extravagance of feeling that, I don't know, I'd give anything to experience. You have to be born with that, though, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't. I'd hate to think those feelings were there just for a special few. They're for everyone.
For everyone.
When you feel them, you give in. You just don't tense up and you don't worry about looking foolish. What's so funny?
I was just remembering when I was in college and I first fell in love with
Vanessa? You said she was the first woman you fell in love with.
Yes. Anyway, law students are notorious for their wild abandon, but even even my classmates used to kid me about being so, you know, guarded and conservative.
Were you?
Yes. I like to think, though, that it's never too late to change patterns like that. Then again, maybe it is.
Don't you believe that for a minute. It's never too late for anything if you want it badly enough. I want to propose a toast. Here's to you, going way out on a limb and saying to hell with what everyone thinks of me. I'm going to be as extravagantly emotional as I feel.
I'll certainly drink to that. I know. You have to leave for your meeting with the big boss.
I'm afraid so.
I just want you to know that I really enjoyed this little interlude, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Well, I won't have to work so many nights with Alan once he starts coming into the office again on a regular basis.
Oh, I remember when you would have sold your soul to have a meeting with Alan at your place.
Oh, well, I've put those days behind me, Joe. And I have you to thank for that.
Me?
I can't say that I appreciated your bluntness about my feelings for Alan at the time. But once I'd given it a little thought, you know, I came to realize that you were right. And I put those feelings behind me.
Well, good for you. Yeah, reality can be a little hard to swallow, but it is always healthiest in the long run.
Absolutely.
Oh, you know, I haven't forgotten about your trying to find something on the Chamberlains that you can use in your little power plays around here.
Well, I think I may have just come up with that little something all on my own. I know it's going to take care of Henry, and if I use it right, it just might take care of Vanessa, too.
Oh, it sounds like strong stuff.
Oh, it is. I don't want to be late to meet Alan. You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, thanks again for a lovely evening. I'm afraid you've spoiled me.
How so?
Well, I won't know how to handle it when I have to have dinner alone.
Oh, well, I'm going to see to it that you don't have to, because if the truth be known, I've become a little spoiled myself. I'm already I'm dreading the one night you're going to be in New York next week.
Ross,
What?
never mind.
Say it.
No, really, it's not important. It's probably presumptuous of me, so just forget it, okay? I can't believe it.
What are you looking for?
I left my room key right on that little table just inside the door so that I wouldn't forget it when I went out. So I forgot it
I find this
when I went out.
little quirk in your character very charming.
Oh, I'm glad you find it charming. I find it really irritating.
Well, don't worry about it. This is a hotel, you know. They got other keys. They got security people who can come up here and open the door for you.
In a couple of days, I'm moving into my own house. What am I going to do? Break a window every time I want to get in?
Wait a minute. I'm going to go to the house phone. I'll call downstairs. I'll have them bring you another key, so just don't worry about it. You found it.
I did.
Where was it?
Right next to a note to myself to stop forgetting things.
I'm almost sorry that you found it.
Why?
I was looking forward to waiting up here with you while they brought up another key. I was also going to tell the security people to take their sweet time about it.
Aren't you the devious one?
Yeah, well, if I am devious, now that I met you, I'm going to work like hell to change that.
Ross,
What?
you know what I wanted to say to you before?
Yes?
Look, this is all moving too fast for me. I'm sorry, and I think it's moving too fast for you, and I like you. I like you very much, but I don't know you.
Wait a minute. What about all those things that you were telling me before?
What things?
You know. Take chances. To risk being extravagant. I'm sure the old Ross Marler would agree that this is a bit premature, but the new Ross is saying, if you want to kiss this lady, go ahead. Follow your extravagant instincts.
Boy, you learn fast.
I have a very good teacher.
Really, Floyd, that was great, I'm telling you. Darlene, we better get going so I can get rested up for the big day, all right?
Well, thanks for having this party for me. I didn't want to be alone by myself.
I'd never let my future brother-in-law go through any torture like that.
I'll see you here around 5 tomorrow, and I'm real sorry about that dumb toast I made before.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Listen, honey, I am going to walk Tony and Darlene to the car, so I'm going to do a little fresh air, okay? Sure.
See you in the morning?
Okay, take care.
See you.
Thanks for the present.
Sure.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You been so quiet all night?
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good. It's humidity.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna bring that fan I have in my bedroom over tomorrow with the rest of my things, and we'll put it in the bedroom. That ought to make it better, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, Nola, I'm kind of nervous myself, but whenever I start to have any doubts, I just think of how much I love you, and then I'm fine. I think I'd be a lot more nervous if we hadn't spent all that time together these past few months. You know, one of these days I'm going to have to thank Dr. McIntyre for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I think it was. I thought it was.
Everything, the rehearsal went so smoothly, didn't it?
Yeah, I think I might be, a better usher tomorrow when there's someone to usher.
Oh, Ben, I'm so glad you're going to be there to take me to my place. I'll be so nervous I won't even see the chaplain's signal.
You don't have anything to be nervous about. Just got a lot to be proud of.
I agree. I think Morgan has done a terrific job organizing everything.
You know, I might have had second thoughts about this, but when I look over and I see Kelly and know what a wonderful man he is, what a wonderful husband he'll make, and they'll be so happy. I just wish that Amanda could be a part of it.
No sad thoughts tonight. Anyway, I'm feeling more optimistic about Amanda now than I have in months. I think this new special is really going to help her.
Well, Ben, I hope you're right. Well, I think we might as well start in on the buffet.
Yeah.
Maggie, excuse me, but was Miss Amanda in bed when you came down here?
No, she was up. And I've got good news. Amanda asked me to go for a walk with her in the garden. And she picked that bouquet for Morgan herself.
Oh, Maggie, that is good news.
Oh, listen. And she put a card with it, too.
Did she? Morgan, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think you should know that Amanda picked those wildflowers herself and she left you this card. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, they're beautiful.
Dearest Morgan, be happy with Kelly and always be honest with each other. That advice is the most precious gift that I could send you tonight. Your loving sister, Amanda. So sweet.
Amanda's right.
Hey, Morgan, here's a card you haven't opened yet.
Oh, it's your turn.
My turn.
I left it over there on the table. Alan had it special delivery to the office this afternoon.
Congratulations. I can't believe this. Look at that.
He's so generous.
Just thinking about Hope all alone. Tonight, with the baby coming just a few weeks away. I know she's dreading to see Alan tomorrow. Alan may be generous when it comes to money, but when it comes to human relations...
Okay, what? Since your eyes is all my time together. Take the rugged sunny days, the warm and rocky weather. Take the roads that I have walked along, looking for tomorrow's time, peace of mind.
As my life spills into yours, changing with the hours, filling up the world with time, turning time to flowers. I can show you all the songs that I never sang to a man before. We have seen a million stars flying by the water. You have climbed the hills with me through the mountain shadows. Taken off the days one by one, setting them to breathe in the sun.
I just want Miss Morgan to be happy after all she's been through.
Oh, I'm sure she will be, Maggie. In fact, I count on it.
From the days of childhood, all the willow winding paths leading up and onward.
This is what I give.
This is what I give.
This is what I
ask you for. Nothing more.
Well, that kind of gives you hope for the future, doesn't it?